Hello everyone, welcomes to my Golden Bachelor Nation Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bachelorette Bryan and Rachel Lindsay's financial dispute. Lead Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay and Bryan got married in August 2019, but they are currently embroiled in a contentious divorce battle centered on money. The winner of season 13 of Rose claims to have little money and that his estranged wife is controlling the purse strings. Continue reading to learn more about his wish for her to reimburse him for his defense expenditures. Rachel appeared to be concerned that the chiropractor's flawless appearance may turn off Bachelor Nation viewers when they saw season 13 of The Bachelorette. Though it might sound like a fairy tale, he reassured her that he will always be there for her. Since they had distinct lives, it's questionable if they gave each other any time for that. Following her ascent to prominence, Rachel Lindsay began attending a lot of events. For Bryan, they were strangers passing through the night while he worked all day and frequently returned home late. Sadly, the harm had already been done when she made the decision to take a step back and consider having children. Now, the man, whose estimated net worth is between $1 million and $1.5 million, says he wants Rachel to assist pay for his divorce since he is practically broke. According to Radar Online, Bryan is unable to hire a forensic accountant or a competent divorce team. It is said that she uses their community funds to fund her defense, but refuses to give them to him. He also wants to move out, but it requires money. They still live together, yes. Additionally, according to the Bachelorette Rose winner, Rachel has security cameras outside our home. The security camera's credentials are unique to Rachel, who is also able to keep an eye on my whereabouts. Remarkably, Rachel Lindsay's former partner recently stated in court that he makes a mere $1,700 per month. According to the outlet, he stated that he had almost nothing in the bank but $781,000 worth of real estate. He claimed to have possessed $51,000 in investment accounts, an air fryer, gym equipment, a $1,000 wedding band, and houses in Miami and North Hollywood. $75,000 to help with legal fees and to hire a forensic accountant to comb through her finances is what the former Bachelorette star is requesting. He's also furious because, according to him, Rachel Lindsay believes she owns the house they own, even though they paid for it together. When the article was posted on Reddit, ABC fans did not offer him any sympathy. Bryan was chastised by one Bachelorette viewer who said, $1,700 a month? With so many Instagram advertisements, neutral face and his purported chiropractic business, the child really needs to get a life. It was further discussed by others who concurred that there appeared to be an error in the claimed income. I get the impression from something that he doesn't profit from his company. Furthermore, it's in Beverly Hills, if my memory serves me well, so his rent alone is probably dumb. He ought to have considered this before filing grinning squinting face. Really, I hope they had a prenuptial agreement that guaranteed she would receive everything, including the air fryer. Their eyes never really seemed to be cheerful, but I always had the impression that their relationship was strained. This is just sad. And will become untidy. What a failure. Believes that since he filed for divorce, she will pay his attorneys? It states that he wants his own forensic accountant and that she is hiring hers with community $. I'm not sure why, but I think it was probably to threaten or hint to Rachel that he wanted to look into all of her accounts as well, and maybe to make more money in the divorce than he would have in a longer marriage, like the swindler he is. What do you think of Bryan allegations that Rachel Lindsay is paying her lawyer out of their joint income and that he wants a cut of the money for his defense? Do you believe that he was always going to be a liar? Or do you believe that he is using his income and investments in a really cunning way? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and return here for all Bachelorette news. Golden Bachelor, just be kind, Susan Knowles advises her fans. Although Susan Knowles failed to win Golden Bachelor Jerry Turner over, she did gain a platform and is now using it to encourage her followers to be kind. Without a doubt, Teresa Nist and Jerry Turner hurried down the aisle after falling in love, filed for divorce 3 months later. Still, there was a lot of emotional upheaval, so should fans of Bachelor Nation move on? Continue reading to get the opinions of Kathy and Susan Swartz. Several ABC viewers criticized the couple after Teresa's situation turned sour. Some even went so far as to demand that the seniors' version of the show be cancelled. Their responses might indicate that they thought the show's premise was flawed. But just because something occurs once, it doesn't guarantee that it will the next time. Susan Knowles is always talking about how the Golden Bachelor sends a very important message to both young and old. Inside their elderly bodies, there are real persons. They are still able to feel love, mourn, and go about their lives. Elderly people's hearts are also filled with the same things that young people do. Stated differently, she lends humanity to the elder generation. And that's what the show's fundamental theme is. Kathy Swartz talked about divorce with her new buddy in a recent People interview. Fans of Golden Bachelor 8 should be aware by now that they became close to both Teresa and Jerry. Friendships are really valuable. It's evident that neither of them stabbed the pair about the separation because they were on the show. The trouble is, they may compete for Jerry's affections while doing that. Still, they opted for kindness. Regarding their breakup, Susan Knowles seems to be extremely practical. Rather than dwelling on the incident incessantly and taking a stern stand at the broken couple, she brushes it off as "T happens." It does, indeed. And no one with more life experience, more than 60 years, is better suited to make that case. The couple, according to Kathy Swartz and her friend, is just doing what they have to do. They weren't going to patch that up, because they didn't live together. So why act as though nothing is wrong when it really isn't? We all wish them a lifetime of love, Swartz continued. What do you think about Susan Knowles and Kathy Swartz dismissing Teresa Nist and Jerry Turner's divorce as "T happens"? Nobody can alter the fact that it simply didn't work out. Is it correct that rather than focusing on disliking them, people should just be kind to them? Leave a note in the section below, and return here for all the latest Golden Bachelor updates. When Kaitlyn Bristowe was on her national tour to promote her podcast and wine line earlier this year, she made a promise to spill some Bachelor Nation tea. At last, she fulfilled her promise by claiming that her former partner had an affair with a well-known singer/actress. For all the juicy details, continue reading. Bachelor Nation got off to a great start in 2024. On New Year's Eve, Kaitlyn Bristowe, the former Bachelorette, was seen cuddling up to Zach Clark. He was temporarily engaged to Tayshia Adams following season 16 of The Bachelorette, in case you've forgotten who he is. A few months prior, Kaitlyn had called off her engagement to Jason Tartick. She made it clear whether or not she was seeing Zach, but she categorically denied having an affair with him. In the months following New Year's Eve, Zach and Kaitlyn were seen together on a few dates. Fans are curious as to why there hasn't been any recent talk about the two in the gossip mill.